So this is a free camp down Crystal Creek area on the beach, Hinchinbrook Island out there, and there's a bit of a swamp back behind it in us. Don't think I'll be going in there. Could be a few snappers. Anyway, I'll help Will. And we got stuck there because we weren't in four-wheel drive and we got 90 psi in the tyres. So we had to stop, put it in four-wheel drive. I can hear the waterfall.
We are at Little Crystal Creek, Paluma Range National Park. Just about an hour, it's an hour out of Townsville.
About an hour and a half north of Townsville, in the hinterlands. Little Crystal Creek Bridge took 2 years to complete. Stone from surrounding landscapes was used and evidence of drill holes can be seen in the rock behind you. Using hand drills and sledges, a hole was made to plant dynamite and the rock was blasted away. Today, Little Crystal Creek Bridge is reportedly the only concrete arch road bridge in Queensland that remains in service.
That's right. Let's go. Let's go have a swim.
Beautiful day in Townsville. I just walked to the top of Castle Hill in the middle of Townsville. Beautiful day out there. Townsville sits around about the 19th parallel in the tropics. It's a city of about 200,000 people and growing. And Castle Hill is called Castle Hill for two reasons. This town used to be called Castletown originally. It wasn't called Townsville until about 1886. And it's hill because it's 286 meters high. To be a mountain, it needs to be 1,000 feet. So this is just a smidgen under 1,000 feet. So it's Castle Hill, not Townsville Mountain. We're in Townsville, in the middle of this crazy rain. 1 to 200 mil around this area last night. The locals are loving it. And we're about to have a look at the Army Museum, aren't we? Oh look, that's what Will looks like without VR on his head. Strange and ugly. How are you going to go lasting on your 24-hour fast?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on my 24-hour fast, actually.
You look
It's almost
pretty,
1 o'clock and I can eat at 6.
you look pretty hangry to me.
I'm hungry, but hang on a second.
Thanks, mate.
I've got a smoky course.
Thank you very
2
much.
lattes and that's the hot chocolate.
Cheers. Jan Hines.
Legs.
So she got a Masters of Creative Arts, majoring in painting. So she's now doing cast bronze sculptures. They were created by Alison Curtis and Sarah Bliss. Custom House, Townsville. I like the porthole windows up there, they're cool. Oh, here we go, here's a bit of information on it. Doesn't look like the Australian coat of arms up there. Building 16 Customs House, 1900 to 1902, George Payne, Federation style. So what coat of arms is that? We'll have to look it up. It's a unicorn and some sort of lion. A unicorn? Well, we got our campfire going.
Check out that sunrise.
Sunrise over Palm Island. We're sitting on the 19th parallel, about an hour and a half north of Townsville, on a free camp beach. Oh, gee, I forget the name of the beach, but the sign said you're allowed to camp here for no longer than 3 weeks. I reckon I can handle it here for 3 weeks. Just camped on the beach. Lots of wildlife around. There's kangaroos, little wallabies actually, really kind of light brown wallabies that are jumping up and down on the beach. And there's big monitors in the bush and bush turkeys everywhere. The only drawback the place has got is there you've got to have some air guard. There's lots of skeeters here. Will, he's still in bed, sound asleep.
So today we're going to talk about Friendship Herbal's hemp seed oil and coconut oil lip balm. So it's made of the finest organic ingredients. There's also lavender and chamomile. It's beautiful for winter, any sort of cracked or dry lips. There's no chemicals, no phthalates, no parabens. It's also vegan. I use candelilla wax, not beeswax. So Friendship Herbals, it's all about cruelty-free, it's all about organic, and making sure that you're making the right choices. It's also a finalist in the Australian Non-Toxic Skincare Awards for 2020. Yeah, so get some of that on your lip.
Hey, I got a goodbye Townsville video.
Goodbye, Townsville.
What the fuck happens to you? I mean, what happens to you?
You said goodbye, Townsville. So
You turn into this idiot as soon as the camera's on you. It's this... Can you just be fucking normal?
no.
Why? Goodbye, Townsville. Get back out here.
Stop. Okay. Right. Give me that camera. I'll ask you some questions. So how was the truck?
Put the truck in to Townsville, Isuzu. When we bought the truck, there was an issue with it. It was actually with the CAN buzz system on the truck. But it didn't affect us in Emerald because it's so dry in Emerald. The fault would only show up in the wet. But when we bought the truck, the crazy Frenchman that we bought it off, he had it in to a Isuzu dealer on the central coast of New South Wales on multiple occasions, and they could not get the issue fixed. And in fact, the week we picked it up, he'd had it in the day before because it had been wet. He'd had it in the day before under warranty. It was in his last week of warranty, and he was trying to get it fixed. And he said, "Oh, I hope it's right. I hope they've fixed it now." But in actual fact, there was no warranty claim because he caused the problems. He'd actually drilled a hole through the main wiring loom with a drill bit. But none of the wires were shorting out until it rained and got wet, and then they would short out. So Isuzu on the central coast of New South Wales couldn't fix it. And then we didn't really worry about it because it's so dry in Emerald. We never had a problem with it until we took off here a few weeks ago and got all that rain. So I took it to an Isuzu dealership in central Queensland. They couldn't fix it. So I took it to the Isuzu dealership in Townsville, and they nailed it. They nailed it in one day. There's a dude there by the name of Jason. The lady in charge of service, her name's Marnie, and she booked me in on really short notice because they're flat strapped. They were booked out till the 24th, but she got me in within a day. And yeah, Jason there is a bit of a guru. And I think he's the dude that actually represents Isuzu from Australia when they do all the trade. They have worldwide trades playoffs or what I don't know what they're called, but he's the guy that represents Isuzu at the trade shows. So he did very, very well. Found it. It took him a day. And he took him a day, and he found it. And they also put the upgraded bolts in the doors. So the doors, you know how they vibrate at the top. So the doors are all tight. The doors are all tightened out, and you don't get any wind or vibration. So yeah, they did very, very well. Townsville Isuzu, well done. Thank you.
Well done.